Hey guys, hope everyone's doing good. Welcome everyone to the Monday sessions, right, guys? As usual, let's try to see Bitcoin and gold, right? What's happening with the Bitcoin and gold? Hope everyone's doing good, right? Okay. Hopefully, I can let's know. Hope everyone's doing good, right, guys? Okay. So this is Monday, and right, let me have some. Okay, without wasting time, let's try to analyze the market, right, guys? Okay, so as expected, guys, as expected, everything have gone, all right. So according to whatever we have expected, right, guys? Okay, on the Bitcoin and gold, right? Hey, Saugat, hi, brother, welcome, brothers. All right, welcome everyone. Right, hope everyone's doing good, right? Okay, that's a big crash on a downside, guys. That's a crazy, right, guys? That's a crazy, all right? Okay, so I have been telling you all from yesterday, day before yesterday, right? Every day I have been telling you all right, we are expecting a short positions, right, from yesterday, right? On yesterday's before we try to analyze today's sessions, right? Let's try to see what have happened yesterday, right? Okay, so yesterday we were planning a shots from here, right? Okay, but later on market went up from the sideways and tried to move on upper side, right? So this is the level whereby we have been waiting for the shots, right? So below this levels I told you all, right? So if it happens to come, we can plan for the shots accordingly. I have opened one short positions towards the downside, right, guys, on the Bitcoin, right? If you have missed this position, right, nothing much to worry, all right. You have a lot more to go on a downside, right, guys? Okay, so I think you don't have to worry much about that thing, right, guys? Okay, so below this levels was a totally a short zone, right? Okay, so where I have opened my short positions, but in fact for you all, right? Okay, let me see what I can do for you all so that everyone can understand the market and try to operate accordingly, right, guys? Okay, so let's see, guys. Still running on a downside, so most probably Bitcoin might like to approach towards the downside, whereby, all right, you have a trend in this levels whereby Bitcoin can firstly target this levels, right? Okay, so if you are planning short below this levels, right? Okay, so your major targets will be this zone, right, guys? Okay, so major targets will be around 60,820 800 something dollars on the downside, right, guys? Okay, we can expect the Bitcoin to fall all the way towards the downside, right, guys? Okay, we have been waiting again and again for this move, right? Okay, so it have crossed below these levels, right? Hope everyone have traced this move, right? Okay, the move on upper side was a sideways and little bit pushing higher and higher, right, trying to take out all the shots, right? Now it is a move to take out all the longs on the downside, right, guys? Okay, so most probably one more time again, all right, you'll be observing in these levels, right? Okay, if you are planning your shots, all right, market going on upper side and coming down towards the downside, right? So if you have missed this move, right, you will be waiting for this move, right? In fact, if it happens to give, right, you can take one shot, so one more time from this levels towards the downside, right? Okay, and try to take towards the this levels on a downside, right, guys? Okay, so this can be traced on a downside move, right? Once it happens to give you a small pullback on upper side, right? But in fact, if it happens to give this a retest on upper side, you won't be able to plan your shots, but you'll be waiting most probably to come down below this level wherever it happens to close, right, guys? Okay, so you'll be targeting this levels on a downside one more time. All right, okay, so wait for some move, right, on upper side, right, little bit of pullback, and we can go for the downside move, right? I think most probably those who have missed from the top, right? Okay, so this levels again we will be waiting for the short positions, right, guys? Okay, those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, all right, guys? Okay, so if you have missed it, right, if you have taken already, you can have a you can hold it, right? You can hold it and try to move on a downside according to the market, right? Okay, along with the market. So most probably I think market will give you to the move towards the or zone. Every day I come on a live stream and I was talking about these levels again and again, right? Okay, so whereby we can see the market might like to approach towards the $60,423 on a downside. All right, most probably these levels can be traced on a downside. This is what I feel. All right, guys. Okay. So a small pullback might be given in this levels, right? If you wanted to aggressively plan in this move, right? Okay, in this zone you are getting a small rejection from this levels, right? So most probably it might like to give you a small pullback on upper side. Okay, wait for the another move, right? If you wanted to go for the next move on the downside, right guys? Most probably, all right, a small move on upper side and you can hold, wait for this levels, right? Okay, meanwhile, right, that can be one long positions on upper side, or risky scalping can be traced on upper side, whereby you will be tracing around small move on upper side, right? But most probably we won't be taking that one. We will just wait for the downside move, right guys? Okay, so coming back to this levels, right, one more time. All right guys, so far so clear. The market have cleared out the zone, right guys? So that was waiting, we have been waiting again and again, again and again. Yesterday also, day before us, yesterday also we have been waiting for those move, right, on a downside. Okay, so for the gold, right, for the gold, I have told you all, right? So most probably it's exactly going the way we want it, right? So you might like to hold towards this levels. Market can give break down below this levels, right guys? Okay, most probably, right? So those who have not opened your short positions, right, again you have a good chances to open your short positions when it happens to clear out towards the downside from this levels, right? Okay, you will have short positions on a downside, right? It's still good for the short positions, right? Those who are planning your shorts, right, you need to have, you can open your positions in this levels, right? Okay, nothing much financial advice, right guys? Okay, you should know that one, right? Most probably market might like to take towards the downside move. All right, okay, you can trace first till this levels, and again if those who have missed for the gold moves, right guys? Okay, so most probably market might like to give towards the downside, right? Okay, because why? Because like below this level is going to be a totally bearish for you all, right? Okay, so you will be observing whether the market is trying to give you breakouts towards downside and giving you move or not, right? So this is the level whereby you will be shorting and trying to move on a downside, right guys? Okay, so this looks a very potential area to short it for the gold as well, right guys? As planned, right? I have been telling you all. If you haven't missed my hello brothers, hi Soga, John Sipa, John Sipapo, all right, welcome brother, hi Vedan. Hello, welcome everyone. Right, for the gold as well, we can assume, we can expect the price to move till this levels on the downside, right? Those who have missed from the top, right, you can trace towards the downside, right? Okay, so this is the move that I have already given you all yesterday, right? For the gold BTC as well, I have already told you all. So below this levels, we will be planning for the shorts, right? Okay, so this is the level whereby you have planned for the shorts and you try to trace towards the downside, right? For next move, you need to hold for the next pullback, and trying to go towards the downside will give you a next better move, I guess, most probably, right guys? Okay, in these levels if you try to plan your shots, looks a little bit risky, right? Okay, since this is a very solid candles on a downside, right? Okay, so if you are planning directly from here, right, you have to, if you're planning directly from here, you have to have a little bit bigger stop losses on upper side, right? It is valid, right? It is valid, but your your thing is should be above this levels if you are planning on upper side from this levels directly. All right guys, okay, so if you are planning directly from here, you need to have stop loss in the zone, right? So if you wanted to wait, let the market go to this levels, right, and come back, that will be a good zone for you all to go for a big shots on a downside, right? Okay, why guys? Why is it, right guys? Because like what I have been telling you all yesterday as well, day before yesterday as well. Every day I have been telling you on this move again and again, right? So market tried to break out on upper side. This was the fake out for the longs, right? At the same time, liquidations on upper side, whereby people will be expecting a long side again, but most of them are going to get liquidated, and market tries to plan on a downside, right? So same over here, market happens to break out from this levels, try to break out on upper side. All right, so this is the retest. If it is not able to push up on upper side, if it gets a rejection from certain levels, you are ready to again plan for the shots and try to move towards the downside, right guys? So this is what we can do in this levels, right guys? Okay, so far so cool. BTC long or shorts? For the shorts, you need to wait for a little bit now. All right, If you have traced from the top, that's well and good, right? But if you're planning from here, right, you need to wait a little bit, right? Then you can plan towards the downside, I guess, most probably, right? Make your own research, okay, guys? All right. So this is the levels whereby that we can expect the market to move till this level still Wednesday, I guess, most probably, right? So $60,461, right? Okay. Small pullback on upper side will be expected, right? Most probably. If you are planning your longs, right, on upper side, that's also fine, right? But that will be on the scalping on upper side. You may not get a very big profits. You'll be getting a small profits only on upper side, right? Most probably, right, guys? Okay. Okay, guys. So far, so cool. Okay. If you are waiting for the shot, I think that will be a more accurate, right? If you are planning on a upper side, it will be more risky, a little bit risky, but you will be getting a target while going for the upper side move if you are planning on a long side, right? Okay. So if you wanted to wait for this move, that's well and good, right? Okay. Let it go up, right? Do the rejections from the up, go up all the way in upper side, and do get back to these levels. That will be a beautiful on these levels for the shots, right? Most probably, right, guys? Okay. Hey, Aiden, how are you, bro? How are you doing? Just a call, right? Hello. Aiden, hey, hey, welcome, bro. Welcome. Hi, hi. BTC and totally on shots. All right. Okay. BTC and totally on shots. We need to wait a little bit. All right. Okay. So if you have planned from the top, that's already fine. But I have traced from the top. For you all, you need to trace from these levels, right? Okay. So let's see, guys. All right. So I have given, if you were watching me yesterday, I have given you already of this move, right? Already, right? If you have been watching me yesterday, right? So okay, from this levels. So on upper side as well, I have given told you all that, right? So you need to wait for a small move on upper side, whereby breaking out on upper side, retesting and confirming on upper side. That was a long side, and towards the downside as well, breaking towards the downside, right? And a small retest and confirming towards the downside, right? Okay, that was the move. All right. So if you were watching me yesterday, right, you would have got a bumper of profits today. All right. Good morning, sir, and good profit for you. Okay, yeah. For the gold also, I have shared yesterday only, right? We will be having a downside move, right? Okay. So while going on upper side, again coming on a downside, but most probably when the market opens, right, it was like too quick, right? On upper side, and upper side, right? Okay, it opened the market exactly, he did the TP, all the TVs, and came down, right, for the gold as well on a long time frame, right? Okay. For the BT, so most probably I think we need to go back to this levels on a downside, right? Okay, if you are not targeting that levels, right, Bitcoin might like to give this move, right? Firstly, right? Okay, you can target this one. All right, guys. Hi, hi, Kedar Mausa. Hi, hi, bro. Welcome, welcome, brother. Welcome, 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 brothers. So far, so good, guys. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. For next move, again, you have to wait it, right? If you plan it from here, a little bit risky, but going back a little bit on the upper side and getting a rejection from the top will be a good one for you all to plan one more time on a downside. All right, guys. Okay. So from this levels, we will be expecting price to move on a downside more one more time. All right. One more time, right, guys? Okay. So what we are looking into is, guys, all right. So yesterday I was planning same thing, right? What is happening in the Bitcoin if you want to understand, right, guys? Okay. So market it was trying to break out on upper side. The retest confirmed, right? Okay. But one day, so when the market happens to come up, it will be easier for now. All right. Market try to stay above, pick out the longs, right? So in this levels, those who are planning alongside, right? So they will be watching this levels, right? So they are operating a long positions from here, whereby small move on upper side was given and swapped them all the way towards the downside, right, guys? Okay. And towards the now you are approaching towards this levels, right, guys? Okay. Market have approached towards this levels, right? Okay. If you wanted to open a short risky one, I think you can have one position from here as well. All right, guys. Okay. Because same thing over here as well, right? If it happens to give the pullback, then we'll try to close it, right? Okay, with a small stop loss, all right, from here as well. Okay, those who have missed the move, all right. Okay, if it happens to bash the stop loss, then again wait for the next move on upper side from here and try to move on the downside. All right. Okay, so same theory over here as well, right, guys? So forget about everything on upper side, right? So most probably the market have tried to break out on upper side, stayed on upper side as well, and it tries to come down, and it is trying to settle below, break below this levels, right? So when you're confident, when this trade gets confident, when it passes a certain levels towards the downside, right? Okay, so risky short can be started from here as well, right, guys? Okay, but not on financial advice. Okay, if it happens to, right, for these levels you can take a small risk, right, and can plan on a downside, right, from this levels one more time towards the downside, right? Okay. So let's see when the market opens, right? When the New York sessions opens, right? Most probably it will be targeting towards the downside from this levels only, towards the downside. If it happens to get stop losses, right, you can plan with a stop loss very small in this levels, right? And if it gives, because like this is the level whereby you have a resistance in this levels, right? And market have tried to break out on upper side, and market is breaking out towards downside, and it got a rejection from this levels, right? If it happens to settle below this levels, you'll get a further continuation towards the downside, right? You can have a small stop losses, right? If it gets bashed off, then you might like to wait for the next move, right, while going on upper side and trying to come down one more time, right? So this can be expected, right? Okay, so for now, if it happens to give you direct move from here, you can expect the market to move directly towards the downside, right? Okay, you can have multiple TPs from here, right? Okay, so TP1 and TP2 and TP3, and accordingly you can have towards the downside, I guess, right? If the New York sessions happens to favor you, you will be having a good move on the downside, most probably from those levels, right? Okay, the continuations towards the downside. Let's see, guys. All right. Small scalping on a downside, right, with a 2 percentage, right, on a downside. If it happens to get bashed, then we'll wait for this levels, right, going up and trying to come down. All right, guys. For now, those who are waiting for the scalp short positions and those who don't have short positions, right? Okay. For the gold, is still good for the you to plan for the still good for you to plan for the shots, right? Okay. Still can continue towards the downside, right? From here again, trying can continue on a downside, right? For the gold as well. Okay. The market towards the downside. Let's wait, right, guys? Okay. Hi, hi. Kedar Mouse. All right. Everyone, hi, hi. This is for the gold, right? All right, this is for the gold. Why? Because market have tried to break out on upper side from these levels, and you have a short positions from here, right? Okay, market try to create a short positions from here below this levels, right? So you will be again trying to, if it happens to come below this levels, right, and a small pullback can be expected, and again you will see the price moving on a downside for the gold as well. I guess most probably, right, guys? Okay, most probably the gold Gold will also try to push you towards the downside. All right, continuations. Mhm, mhm. Let's wait, right? Have patience. If it happens to breach this one, we will start another one, right? For now, I think we have still a valid reason to plan your shots from here. All right. So you have short short structure from here, right? Where market have tried to break out below these levels, right? Okay. This is the levels, right? Market have to come below these levels. All right. Mhm, 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 mhm. Gold can keep continuing on a downside. This will be a target, right? Okay, on a downside. So those who have missed, I have given you all from here, right? Okay, if you have entered, right? Oh my God. All right. Okay. Those who have missed, again, it's pushing you towards the downside. All right. So below this level, it's going to be a boom on a downside, most probably, guys. So maybe, okay. So just try to be careful, whichever directions you are planning it. Gold keep continuing on a downside. Those who have missed, right? Those who have missed. I have a position from the upper side, okay, 63,000 zones, right? Those who have missed, right, you can trace at this levels on a downside, okay? TP1 hit, right? Almost hit it, book some profits for the scalpers and move your stop loss to the entry, right? Small move 0.4% or 0.2 if you have traced from these levels, right? Okay. Book some profits immediately and move your stop loss to the entry. All right, guys, okay? So that you try to get out immediately once if it happens to give you a small pullback, all right? If it happens to give you all towards the downside, you can keep tracing on a downside, right? Crazy. All right. Crazy, right? Crazy. Bitcoin crashing crazy. TP1 book, right? For the scalpers. TP1 booked, right? Move your stop loss to the entry and let it flow. All right, guys. Okay. Gold moving nice. All right. Moving nice only. All right. Okay. Those who have missed, all right, this is the move, right? So I have shared you all the move from yesterday only, day before yesterday only, from the Friday only. I have been sharing you all this move, right, for the gold as well, right? I have told you all like already, right? Market moving up on upper side from the gold, right? Okay, if you have been watching me every day, so when you don't get opportunity, it will be like very boring, right? When it comes to your zone, you shouldn't leave it, right, guys? Okay, so it have done exactly the way we want it for the gold as well. All right. BT, nice. Those who have missed, right, from the top. Those who have operated short from the top, that's well and good, right? Okay, those who have missed, this is the position for you all, right? For the gold, right? If you have operated from the top, right, the given plan, well and good, right? If you have not, and it's still good for the shorts, right? Okay, till this levels, I think gold is going to trace you all on the downside. Till this levels, going crazy. BT going crazy, right, guys? Crazy, crazy. I tipped 61, very happy. All right, good to know that. All right, Dallas in BTC, can we short right now? Right now, if you have shorted just before a small move right now, when I give you all the second opportunity from here, that would be nice, right? But from here, it is continuing towards the downside. But one thing is, if it happens to give you the pullback, then your stop loss will be removed. You are going to get risky, all right? It is going to target this levels on a downside, all right? Okay. So we have been watching this level again and again and again. I have been drawing with you all these levels, right? This levels, these are the levels whereby you can short it, right? Okay. This levels, right? Okay. Yesterday also we have been watching to this levels, right? Okay. So below this levels, we have a short again, right? Okay. So here also I was providing you the shots, right? Every day I came on a live stream for 3 to 4 days and was giving you this move on a downside is going to be approaching. When you are planning, you need to wait, you need to wait, you need to wait, just this move, all right? So most of the professional traders, they won't like to trade on all those things, right? Small moves, right? They would like to trade only in this big moves, all right? So I was helping you all to understand that levels only, all right? The level of interest I was talking about, right? Market was not able to push up on every side. The retest have been confirmed, right? And market people will try to go on upper side and trying to push on a downside, right? The move was given, all right? Okay. So upper side move was also I have given you the move, right? On upper side expected, it can be an expected if it happens fail on downside, right? But it was when it comes to our zone, we are already ready to plan for the shots, right, guys? Okay, again and again and again, right? So for now, second entry for you all, those who have missed my live stream yesterday, right? You have got around 0.85%. Still, it is trying on a downside, right? So those who have planned from here, book some profits. Okay, your TP1 is heated, right? Okay, move your stop loss to the entry and just let it flow, right? That will be nice, right? Okay, guys. For the gold, those who are wanted to wait for plan for the gold, right? Those who have missed yesterday's my sessions, day before 3 days sessions, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I was explaining you all those who are asking me for the gold market will go up and come down, go up and come down, right? So I have been explaining you this move for 3 days. If you are not able to trace this move again, right, then it's up to you all, right? Okay, so gold still it will go on a downside, right? Till 4069 can be expected on a downside because you are clearing. If it happens to clear below this levels, $4,129, right, you can expect a big crash on a gold on a downside, right? Okay, guys, most probably. For the BT TP1 booked, right? Those who are late entries, right? Those who couldn't trace from the top, move your stop loss to the entry and let's just let it flow, right? So explaining you all again and again. Again, if you are not able to trace, then I don't know, guys, right? Okay. So 3 days we have been waiting for this moves. From this level also, last time we have been waiting for this levels also, right? We have been waiting for this big crash on the downside, right? Let's wait, right? If you want booked, book some profit, move your stop loss to the entry. Those who are less let entries, I get anything, right? So if I get any entries for you all, those are again led from those levels as well, right? I'll let you know, right? Okay, so most probably you'll be tracing these levels for now, all right? Okay, 1 minute time frame, all right? Okay, so passing above is not a problem, but if it happens to again breaks through, then we need to close the scalpings and wait for another entries. Small pullbacks. Those who are those who don't have position, don't run into FOMO and don't try to plan at the bottom. All right. If you get something pull back like this, we can plan it again, right, guys? Okay. If it gets a pullback, right? We can plan it. Let's wait, right? Cleared out this breakouts on the downside, right? Market have cleared out this breakout on the downside for now. Those who have no positions, you wait, okay, guys? Wait, and if it happens to give you again another chance, we'll try to take it for you all. Those who have not got a chance, those who have already entered, you can book some profit, move your stop loss to the entry, and wait for the next piece, right? Hi, hi, Mumba, Kanat, Triple One. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, guys. Okay. Every day I come on a live stream, try to talk with you all, share you all a live stream. All right. Share you my plans, right? Whatever I do, if you are able to understand, that's well and good, right? Okay. So I told you all the next setup will be the continuations always, right? If you miss a 1 day setup, right, 1 day live stream of mine, then again there will be again you need to resume it, right? Okay. So from previous day it is going to happen next day sometimes, right? Okay. Sometimes it will take 2 to 3 days to come back to your zone, right? Okay. So this is how it works. All right. It will be the continuations always. All right. Okay, so it is easier for you all to trace the moves as well. Either an upper side or downside, right, guys? Some profits already. All right, move stop loss to the entry. So you are inside this one price range one more time. All right, okay. So this levels of moves, right? Okay, inside this box. Most probably, if you try to see, right, this levels, I guess. All right, within this box. So market is approaching towards the middle right now. All right. If it clears out the middle, then well and good. If it doesn't clears out, again pull back on the upper side, again drop on the downside, right? Hello, Hussein Zivot. Zivot, hi, hi. How are you, Zivot? You good? Oh, you working? Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, alright, guys? Those who have missed from the top, right, I have given you all the second entries, right? Nothing much financial advice, okay, guys? Make your own research. I'm a not certified financial advisor. Whatever you do, you try to do on your own decisions, right, guys? Okay, my decision shouldn't be changing your diverting your minds, all right? Whatever you think, right? Exactly 14 hours. Second entry, wait, okay, guys. If you get, it will be risky for you all to plan from here, right? Okay. Second entry, one chances is there if the market happens to pass below this level. All right. Okay. Small pullback can be expected and you can plan below those levels. So from here, if you try to plan it, right, if it happens to give you a small pullback on upper side, again, try to test this level, then you will be taken out. Your stop loss will be taken out. So in these levels, you have one levels of previous one whereby market have tried to break out below these levels, right? Okay. And it have retested, right? Okay. Already retested and it's going to be confident below these levels again. Trying to trace one more move on a downside whereby you will be targeting again $61,089 on a downside, right? Okay, over these levels. So this will be the second entry is this one, right? If you have missed my live stream yesterday's day before yesterday's, right, then you might not have got the move from the top. these levels of move. For the gold, once it happens to come down again, you can plan below these levels, right? For the gold one more time, right? Those who have missed from here, okay? This is second entry. Third entry will be from here, all right, towards the downside. Gold also provided you around 0.39 percentage for now. See whether the market clears these levels or not. If it clears, then boom, right, guys, okay? Shmani, mom. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, alright, guys? Nice. If it breaks below these levels, boom, it's coming out, guys, again one more time. These green levels. Mm. 0.9395% done. We need to observe whether the market breaks below these levels or not. If it breaks, that's the next boom for you all, a downside. Got the rejection. Those who have planned second entry from here, book some profit, move your stop loss to the entry. Okay, manage your own risks. All right, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, right? Try to manage your own risks. Whatever you do, try to manage your own risks, right, guys? Take your own decisions. We need to observe whether the market breaks below these levels or not. If it breaks, quick swap. Quick swap is coming for you all. नहीं ये लग दुनिया adeus sono un dottor Zanchetta those who are waiting for third entry, wait, okay, guys. New York sessions. So for the third entry, right, most probably we'll try from here, this zone. If it happens to break out and give a small retest on upper side, then we'll try to go for the downside move. All right, okay. Or else from here only, if it happens to give you the again one more pullback on a 15 minutes time frame, we'll try to go for that one. All right. Average. Let's try to see bigger time frame as well. Kaç bir o? Ben çıkazani şey yaptım. Dengan new bit nasibe. How are you? I'm good. Chitan, fine trade. Yeah, so far so good. Good. Giving you all the second entry. Second entry trade for you all. All right. Manage your own risks, okay, guys. You have a breakout towards downside. Okay, from this levels you have already broken out towards the downside. This is the retest, right? Retest got confirmed, right? So you are getting a move on upper side one more time, a small pullback on upper side, and trying to go one more time on a downside. All right. It have broken out already. Low. Ay betki hangi to jaka ani jikstama jaka let's wait, have patience. Gold still good for the shots, right? Gold still good for the shots. All right. Good if it goes well. Those who have missed the trade, don't run into FOMO. All right, guys, don't run into FOMO and react. Okay, you'll get the setups. promise socks kitty Monday. Attends. Maton c'est. Mbop, Mbop. Market is crashing, guys. 4 hours time frame. Market looks like a crashing. If it settles below the zone, again you will get a continuations on a downside. Let's see whether it breaks below these levels or not. So it's off the level of interest. Okay, guys, why you are getting a better move in this level is just because of level of interest. All right, I told you all from yesterday only, if the market happens to settle, big sellers, the interested people will get in and they sell it, right? From here as well, right? It breaks up below these levels, right? Level of interest. All right, okay. So in these levels, most of the people won't be trading, right? Big sellers, big game changers, they won't be trading in the zone. Most of them will trade in the zone and this zone. All right. So you are catching the levels whereby the big traders have been trading in the zone. All right. Okay. So you have caught this move. Most of the time, people won't trade. Those who are professional trader, they don't like to trade in those kind of moves, right? Okay. Only those moves will be traded. So you need to know, you need to catch only those levels, all right, if you want it to be really a professional trader, all right. So you cannot take a random moves, right? Only the big moves you can take it, right? Okay, so they like to take only those kind of moves and they will absorb this kind of moves only. Small psychology will be followed over here, nothing much. Not much of their trading strategy as well, right? All depends on psychology, the level of interest, identifying the level of interest of the buyers and the sellers. Okay, gold still in the second entry zones. TP2 hit, right, guys? Scalpers book some profits, right? Holders, if you're holders, it's up to you, right? The TP2 is done of your second entries, 1.19 percentage. TP2 done, book some profits again for the scalpers. BTC kitna down jayega, where we can expect turnaround. All right, that's the question. Very nice. All right, let me answer that one. All right, so it will be depending on this levels right now. All right, okay. So market, if it breaks below this levels, right now it's getting rejection because this is the levels whereby market will go totally break bearish from this levels, right? Okay, below this levels market is going to be a bearish. All right, boom, on a downside can be expected in this levels, right, guys? Okay, so market most probably for now, if you look in the trend wise, guys, okay, if you wanted to look as a trend wise, all right, so in the trend, right, so this is the levels whereby the market can go, all right, up to this levels, all right, okay. 60,900 ranges can be expected on a downside for the trend if you follow the trend, right, guys, okay. So market is this a resistance, 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 right, okay. So if you wanted to follow the trend, right, so this is the levels the market can go up to 60,800, 800 to 900 ranges, all right, okay. So this is what we can see right now in the trend. One thing, guys, and if it happens to break through below these levels, forget about the trends, right, okay. If it happens to break through below these levels, Bitcoin will crash on a downside, right, okay, guys. Most probably it is going to crash on a downside, whereby market might like to come towards 59,000 ranges on a downside. It will try to come below these levels, all right, if it happens to break below this level. So you need to, this is one reversal point for you all, right, you can expect, right, from here, right, okay, one good reversal point, not a pullback, right, good reversal point, okay, that can be one zone, all right. And you need to observe whether the market is trying to settle below these levels or not, all right. If it settles, then you'll get a good move on the downside, all right. So if it happens to give a reversal from here, so most probably you can expect the market to reverse on that. I'll be expecting on the Wednesday, right, okay. Wednesday I will be expecting a reverse back. So if it happens to give more and more time, you might like to see again ranges on upper side and continuing on upper side, or getting rejection and dumping you all the way towards $56,000 can be expected on a bigger time frame. All right, okay. So I have been telling you all, right, guys. So what I told you all, guys, in this levels. So even in the trend, right, 1 hour trend, you're passing below these levels, right. So what I told you all last time, people sold over here, people sold over here, market went down, market went down, people will sell over here as well on these levels. So market will aggressively plan on upper side to take out all the sellers firstly, okay. In these levels, all the sellers are taken out, all right, okay. Then market gives you the directions, all right. This is changing the trend on a bigger, if you happen to see this trend, right, it is changing the trends on a downside, right, guys, okay. So most probably, right, if the market happens to throw you on a downside from these levels will be traced from these levels, this average point can be traced on a downside, all right, okay. And if after the average point, then we can decide, all right. So right now I cannot directly say the market is moving all the way towards $55,000, because like it needs to clear all the small points supports from the upper side, right. But the 1 hour time frame and a 4 hour time frame, if you happen to check it out, right, so market looks so bearish, right, on the trend, if you are following the trend, right, okay. So I'm not a totally a big fan of the trend follower as well, right, but sometimes I use it, right, in fact. So you can expect the price to move till this levels as well, right, okay, guys. So if the market is following this levels, right, okay, market people try to sell over here, market people try to sell over here, it was broken out on upper side, and this was the aggressively market trying to take out all the sellers, right, from this levels, right, okay. Because of this move, and the long positions holder, long people, those who don't know where they are longing, people have been longing in this zone. So most of the time I was very I was planning very small stop, like upper side moves on this levels, because like anytime price has such good chances of giving you a big dump on the downside. So actually this happens, right, guys, okay. In this people in this levels again, people sold it over here, right, and people went all the upper side, right. So as soon as it happens to clear below these levels, I planned my shots, because I knew that now the market is not able to push an upper side, and it is planning for the big liquidations on a downside to take out all the people who have a long position. So people who have long positions in this levels are taken out already. All right. So slowly the market is going to, it may take time, but slowly market might like to come to this levels and again give you a small move on upper side and continue on a downside. That can be expected things in this levels. All right. Okay, so but we cannot be totally aggressive towards the downside as well, so we need to look into few factors whether the market is like trying to break out all the supports or getting rejected again and again and trying to break out on upper side or not, right? These things we need to observe it very carefully. All right. Okay, so if you happen to see in this levels, right guys, okay, so this is the green level that I have marked for the bearish again one more time, right? So this is the total move you have in this levels right now. All right, so market is going to move within this box, right? Okay, market came back to this box one more time. All right. Okay, if you happen to see this levels, right, market happens to come back to this box one more time. All right. Okay, so if it happens to continue, then firstly in the average point will be trust, right? Okay, firstly average point can be a very likely to things to be trust, right? Okay, $60,900, right? 900 to 500 whatever dollars it is, right? So it might like to come down below this levels firstly, then it might like to see, right? Okay, so this is market is again trying to come below inside this box one more time. All right guys, it have tried to plan on the upper side but again failed and trying to come down. So in this box, so it will be, if it is a continuations, it will get you a small pullback in this levels, right, and push you towards the downside. So you'll be very careful, right, in this levels whether the market is giving you the reversal on the upper side and this trend, or it is giving you a again push down continuation towards the downside. If it continue, all right, so most probably if it breaks below this levels, then market is almost a big sure that the market is going to break below those levels and it will try to continue on the downside, right? But this is one good supports levels whereby the market can reverse, market can be reversed and can plan on upper side as well, right, from those levels, right guys? So बहुत नीचे तो बहुत जा सकता है, it can move very really down as well. All right, but you need to think for the few reversal point whereby you should be careful in this few point whereby the market can give you the market is giving you the reversal or not, right? You need to look for that one, right guys? Okay, so market is coming back to this box one more time, whereby you had it previously, right guys? Okay, so from here again a shots, right, trying to come down. So if it gives you a pullback, those who have missed, right, on upper side, okay, so for this levels, right, of breakdown, right, the retest, if it happens to give the retest in this levels, you can again trace a short position and try to come down. All right, so it may not be directly down towards the this levels, right? So you'll get another move on a pullback. That time you can plan your shots and again plan trying to come down to this levels, right? This is what we can do in this levels right now. All right. Okay, small pullback, again plant the shots right from the top, keep booking some profits for the scalpers, right? If you are in fact big holders, right, so you doesn't matters, right? Okay, big holders with a big stop loss, then you can hold it towards this the average point, right guys? Okay, otherwise you'll get a for the scalpers, we keep booking some profits, move your stop loss to the entry, right? So how much the move is given in a one go, we'll take that one, right? So New York session started, I guess, right? New York session started or not? Yeah, you are getting a pullback because of the New York session. So New York sessions have been giving you the pullback on upper side. That is very nice. All right. Okay, so those who have missed, you can plan your entries once it happens to pass on upper side, right, guys? Okay. So if it happens to give you the pullback, right? Let's see. All right, guys, for the New York sessions, what the market wants to do it in this levels. New York session started. If it continues on a downside, New York sessions, that's going to be a big boom on a downside, right? Small pump is given for you all on upper side. Mm. New York station is favoring you all towards the downside right now. Mm. Seems way. No. Home is anything. Don't be too aggressive also, right, guys? Keep booking some profits, right? Okay. New York session have started. It can do anything, right, for you all. If it is a continuation on downside, that's well and good. You can book some profit, move your stop loss to the entry and hold towards downside. So if it is a pullback, then you go back to the entry, you get out from there, and we'll again try to plan once it happens to go back for the pullback retest from the top, and we can plan again, right? So nothing much to worry over there. Almost hit it, your TP3, right? 1.23 percentage done for the scalpers, right? Second entry. For me, I have been tracing from this levels, right? 0.59 percentage on downside. Why? Oh, huh? Yeah. Mm. New York sessions, let's see, right, guys? Okay, what the New York sessions does, giving you a small push up on upper side. Keep booking some profits, okay, scalpers. All right, giving you a small push up on upper side. Mm. New York session started giving you a pushback. Keep booking some profits, okay, scalpers, right? For re-entry, wait, right, guys? Those who have no positions. Nothing much financial advice. Make your own research, all right, guys, before you move in, right? This can be expected. Let's see if it breaks out. So this is the level whereby the market can go bearish. This is the retest. It just broke out towards downside. The market is going for the retest for those levels right now. All right, for now we have market have given you two TPs, right? Okay, so three TPs nearly given, right? Okay, so this is the level whereby the market can go really bearish. All right, a little bit risky. All right, okay, the third plans, right? Okay, third plans is since because you have the New York sessions, right? Okay, you need to be careful in this levels, right? Okay. Let's see whether it breaks out towards downside or not. A little bit risky right now. All right, if you're planning, you can go with a small fund. Those who are aggressively looking for the positions, right? broke down. Third entries, right? Swap. This levels is for the bearish, okay? Market can go give you all very big moves below this levels, right? Okay. But if you get faked out, it will be sorry for you all, okay? Because this is the level for the bearish. It just tried to break out. This is retesting at this levels one more time. All right, for you all. Retesting it 5 minutes. This level is so important, guys. All right. This can give you a big bearish move on a downside. This is the levels. Had a good potential to give you the move towards downside. Nice, guys. All right. Okay, for the last entry, those who are waiting for aggressively on the last entries, right? Okay. So I told you I will try to plan third plans in this levels, right? Okay, so book some profits, right? Come on, boom. That should be a very big move actually, I guess. There is ISMC PMI data coming. So got there is ISM service PMI data coming. Oh, news coming in. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit a subscribe button. All right, guys. Okay. Those who have planned your last entry, book some profits. Okay, guys. Okay. So you have planned in the last risky zone, right? Only 0.33% is given right now. Market have tried to break out on the downside, and this is the levels whereby you have retested it. All right. Give you a small move, right? The last entry for those who have planned from the top, your TP3 is done. All right, guys. Okay. Your TP3 is done. Your TP3 is done. All right. And market try to swap up for the last entries, right? Risky last entries. Should have given you a big move on the downside. Swapped. Let's check on 1 minute time frame. Swapped you all. Given a big small move for you all and swapped you for the last final entries. Final entries getting breached. Give you a small move and give a pullback on the upper side. Can't hold above these levels, right? Okay, this level you can't hold above these levels. Otherwise it is going to give you a small pullback more than this one, more than our stop loss for the last move. This zone is so important, guys. Market is going to get converted towards more bearish, deeper down below this level. Might like to fake out, play around in the zone, but this zone is very important to push you towards further more towards downside. It's a risky zone. Shots getting breach, about to get breach. All right, with a small move of 0.3 percentage only given. All right, guys. We will wait for those who have planned for the bottom, right? You will wait for one more time. All right, you can keep closing right now. All right, otherwise you are going to get breached off, right? Okay, this is scalping on the downside. One more time, I think from the certain levels it will try to give you towards downside. That time you can plan it. It gives you only 0.3 percentage move towards the downside. Okay, those who have planned for the last risky zone, it's going to breach your stop losses. Give you only small move. Now, guys, okay, it's breaching. All right, 0.34 percentage in upper side and 0.34 percentage in downside it is given, and it's breaching you all, right? Okay, so most probably it is breaching you all, right? Again, wait for the next move when the market gives you the retest from the top area. Right now what the market have done for you all is market have given you the short positions on the downside. All right. Market have given you the short positions, the breakout was given on the downside, right? Okay, so and this levels of breakouts, right, while going for the downside, the retest, right? Okay, so this levels of breakout is being faked out. All right, okay, those who have planned short from here, it market aggressively plan them to take out from this trades. All right, guys. Okay, so only small move given for you all. All right, guys, so most probably market is planning for big pullback. Last level of setups, it is being bridged for you all, I guess, right? Mm. Market on 1 minute time frame, it tries to fake you out. Given the breakouts, and on the 5 minutes it swapped it. So guys, most probably what we are going to do is in this level, one more time. One more time, if it happens to give you all, if the market happens to reach in this levels one more time, all right, you can plan your shorts below this levels one more time. All right, okay. If it happens to give you all right, you can plan your shorts below this levels and again try to aim for the lower side moves. All right, okay, downside moves. Right now, New York sessions is giving you a small dump, small pump, and small dump, and finally, if you it is giving you a big move on upper side, right? Okay, so you will be waiting for the market to move on upper side, right, till this levels. If it happens to come below, all right, then you can plan short positions again from this levels and try to rest one more time below this levels. All right, okay. So that time you can target this levels, all right, towards the downside. So this is the average of the trend whereby if the market happens to aggressively push you towards the upper side, then you will be getting towards this zone one more time. All right, and you'll be planning your shots. So far, so cool, guys. All right. Again, one more time. If it happens to give you all move on upper side, then you can plan it. Those who wanted to hold, you can hold with the stop loss at entry. Those who want to close it, you can close it right already. All right. Okay. Damn, bro. Only three TPs heated for those who have planned for the second entries. Third levels of entry, you have got a small move and you try to get bashed off from here. All right. So you'll be waiting for one more move on upper side. All right. On upper side, going on upper side, you are not going to do anything. You have one FAG left in the upper side, right? While coming on a downside, right? Then you'll start planning for the shots one more time. All right, guys. You'll be waiting below this levels to short it again. All right, confident below this levels. This is retesting this one more time. All right, we'll short it once it happens to fall back most confidently below this levels, right? And we will aim for this zone on a downside. While going on upper side, you're not doing anything because the market is giving you move towards the downside, right? Okay, so you are not doing anything while going on upper side. Once it happens to come to your zone, right, then you are going to short it and you are going to trace around 2.33 percentage one more time on a downside. If it happens to hold on upper side, then your shorts becomes invalid, right? Okay, but most probably it should be giving you all on the short side. That was a good long if you have planned it, but let's not trace every move, right? Okay, because this is going to be risky. All right, your energy is going to be drained off. Below this levels, you'll be planning your shots. Small FPG have been left in the zone. नींद चुराई मेरी किसने हो सनम, तूने तूने ओ दिल चुराई मेरी किसने हो सनम, तूने तूने Last levels of bearish levels, it just faked you out and tried to push you towards the upper side. Okay, this was the bearish levels that you have right previously. Okay, market just tried to break out below this level, small breakout was given and tried to push you on upper side. All right, so this is the bearish levels that you have. One more time on a downside, if it happens to clear this one, the market is crashing towards this 60,400 to 900 zone on a downside. One more time. Market have left one FPG in these levels, right? So that will be the retest being done for the trend as well, right, guys? If it happens to reach to that zone, market will be having the retest in the zone. Okay, market will be retesting the zone and trying to push you down from these levels, then you are targeting towards downside one more time. You're following the trend. Let's see, guys. I'm not planning on longs, okay, guys. I'm not going to plan for now on a longs. Longs, I will plan it once it happens to it happens to clear above these levels and try to stay above. So only above this level, 62,500 $514. Above these levels, I can plan long and try to move on upper side if it wants to continue towards the liquidations on upper side. All right. Otherwise, I'll keep holding for the downside. किसने हो सनम तूने तूने retesting this level. चुराई मेरी किसने सनम तूने तूने ओ चुराई मेरी किसने हो सनम तूने market is reacting for this rejection. Okay, guys, market tried to break out towards downside, right, and came for the retest and got a rejections. If it happens to close below these levels, well and good, right, then we can continue on a downside. So most probably what we will be waiting for is, if it happens to give a clearer retest from the top, that will be easier for us to plan for the confident shots on a downside, those who are waiting for the next entry. Okay. Mm. Let's wait, guys. All right, for this move. All right, if we get it, then we'll take this move towards downside one more time. Mm. Lower loss. All right. Mhm. तेरे बिन तेरे बिन जी नहीं लगता. Got a rejection from this level only, guys, for now. Mm. Let it try again. So this is the level whereby the market have tried to go for the bearish, right? Previously, right? Previous top, previous levels of top. Okay. Have to clear out on upper side. Market one more time coming below this level. All right. Let's wait, guys. One more time we can expect on a downside shots, right? It have not completed the drop towards the downside because of the New York session, maybe news going on around, right? Because of that one, you're getting a small pullback on upper side for now. Vamos por is take profits. All right. Vamos por esos take profit. Okay, guys. Mm. If it happens to go to this levels while coming down, we'll take one again shots below this level. Okay, guys. All right. For those who are waiting for the fourth entries, right? That entry got bashed off. Mm. Small profits. Wait. Mm, mm, mm. Getting a rejection again, guys, in this level. Mm. Ooh, shay. Why this cola berry, these? Why this cola berry? So far, so good, guys. All right. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right. So we try to take one setups for Bitcoin. All right. Second setups for you all the scalpers got only 0.3% and market try to come up on upper side. Right. Third levels, right? We'll try to take one once it happens to clarify this one, right? So most probably while coming on the downside, get one more rejections. Maybe third levels, we will try to take this. All right. Okay. It happens to third levels of rejections, right? We'll try to take one setups on a downside and try to trace one more time on a downside. All right. It happens repeated, it gets a repeated rejection from here. It has a chances of clearing from here as well. All right. For that, after clearing out, we'll wait for these levels and then only we plan towards the downside. Those for the third levels of entry. All right. Those who are planning for the third levels of entry. Most probably giving a retest in the zone will be a beautiful one. While going on upper side, you're not planning, okay? While coming on a downside, then only we can plan. Long side, I'm not able to plan it right now because it becomes risky. It has a chances of getting again retesting, getting a repeated rejection from here and retesting these levels again. This is very bearish move. All right, below this red zone, it becomes very totally bearish. This can throw very long towards the downside. Let's wait, guys, for your third entries. About gold, any updates on gold? The voice is a bit low. Can you turn it on? Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right. Gold, you are at the levels of second entry, okay, guys? You are at the levels of second entry. You are not entering over here, right? So if you have entered from here, you would have gone one move, right? So yesterday also I have given you the setup for you all, right? This was setup planned on Friday, last Friday, right? Okay. Last Friday we could continue only till this much, right? From here while opening, we completed the full TPs and again coming down towards the drop side, downside, right? Okay, so again one more time, all right, you will be expecting the price while going on upper side, you are doing nothing, right? Okay, below, while coming below these levels, you are planning a shots and trying to move on a downside can be expected for the gold, right? Okay. One move on a downside can be expected. Nothing much financial advice, all right, guys. Okay, make your own research before you move in. All right, guys. All right. Okay, you try to have your own research before you move in. All right. So if it happens to come up on upper side, you can plan one scalp on upper side, right? Okay. So what it will be, something like this, right? You should get fill up this FVG and should plan you give you the move on upper side, something like this. All right. Okay, and it should be able to break out on upper side. All right, if you're planning from here as well, this is fine, but it will be very risky if you're planning from here. All right, okay, you're tracing a bigger moves on upper side, but it is going to be very risky because it is above planning above these levels. What you have is, right, you are breaking out on upper side from the previous support, right, and this is the resistance right now, right? Okay, if it's clearing out, at least you can expect above these levels on upper side, price moving in upper side, whereby you will be tracing around 0.8% scalping in upper side before we come down for these levels on a downside, right? Okay, firstly moving in upper side, but very risky, right? Because like market is aggressively planning a downside and you're planning an upper side. Upper sides levels are very risky, in fact, right? You should understand that one. Hi, hi, Chris. Gold, you got it right. Okay. Gold, you got it. Let's see, right, guys. Rex specs. Small move can be traced. Book TP1 over here. Very risky because your risks and rewards ratios are not aligning. All right, not aligning at all. Your risk and reward ratio. Very high risk, 0.678 and 0.844 percentage on upper side. Gold is still good for the short positions, right? Okay, most probably gold will give you this target on coming days, right? Till Wednesday. I like to play around. Ram Ram Baijan. Ram Ram Baijan. One FPG is in the zone. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Longs didn't get positions. Mm. Let's aim for this one. FPG clearing off the FPG. If it happens to drop below this one, and again it is going to be bearish. All right, shouldn't close below these levels. Mm. अभी Binance use कर रहा हूँ. रमेश Ramesh भाईजान, I'm using a Binance. Okay. Waiting rejection from here only, guys. Shouldn't go below this level, okay? If it goes, then your longs becomes invalid. So most probably you are aiming for the retest from this levels, all right, on the upper side, okay? If it gives, well and good. Right now it's getting rejected. One FPG to be cleared from the top. क्या ट्रेडिंग में सच में पैसा बनता है? एक मिनट ब्रदर, आपको मैं बता दे रहा हूँ। गाइस, ट्रेडिंग में पैसा बनाना इतना उस आसान काम नहीं है भाईजान, राइट? ओके, ना बहुत आसान काम नहीं है, बहुत तकलीफ लगता है। इट्स वेरी हार्ड टू मेक dollars in the trading, guys. Okay, it's not that easy as you have thought. All right, but in fact, if you are very perfect at, if you have trained your mind very well, okay, in real trading gives you the profits. All right, okay, it gives you the earning. All right, okay, this is what I'm saying. All right, okay, the trading, the profits you'll get, and you should know that you will make losses in the trading as well. Every day is not your day. All right, okay, some days you'll make profits, some days you'll make losses, right? Okay, but watch, when you become more disciplined, right, what's going to happen is your profit level is going to be more than your losses level. All right, only the difference is that one. All right, okay, so for us also right now, someone have asked me, is it really we can make our good money in the trading, right? Okay, is it possible that we make money in the trading, right? Okay, it is possible. All right, I'm saying you, the trading gives you the real profits. All right, gives you the money. All right, and it gives you the losses as well. Okay, even the professional traders, they face the losses. All right, they just know that when to get out of the losses, right, when to get cut off the losses. If you're really not figured it, if you really are not ready to trade it, right, if you have not made it your mind, it's not that easy to make dollars in the trading field, right? You should understand that thing, guys. All right, okay, so nice one, guys. Okay, that's a nice pump. All right, guys, lovely, guys. All right, that's nice, crazy, guys, super. Nice, guys, super, guys, super. So your TP is done. All right, guys. Okay, book profits. All right, guys. आप कैसे हो, bro? My English is weak. I understand. I'm from Bhutan, brother. I'm Bhutan say, brother. Okay, that's nice, guys. Book profits for those who have made entries in these levels, right? Okay, so your profits done. All right, guys. Small scalping given from upper side, right? That is crazy. Okay, that's crazy and upper side, right? Hope you are able to make some dollars, right? Okay, guys, you are able to make some dollars. Okay, your scalping done. One more. Okay. One more scalping done with you all, right, guys. Small level is not close, right? FVG that you wanted is not really heated. If you are holding the straight, you need to move your stop loss to the entry, book some profit, right? You can hold it, right, if you want it to hold. But this is scalping sessions, right? You're just following the retest zone, right? So I'm done with that one. All right. Okay. ट्रेडिंग में रियली पैसा बन जाता है यार। पैसा नहीं, पैसा तो बन जाता है, पर लॉसेस भी होता है, वो भी आपको मालूम होना चाहिए। लॉसेस होगा तो कैसे आप हैंडल करेगा, वो मालूम होना चाहिए आपको, अदरवाइज बहुत रिस्की गेम है यार। ट्रेडिंग तो बहुत रिस्की गेम है, आपको अच्छे से नहीं आने से तो बहुत लॉसेस हो जाएगा यार। ट्रेडिंग में इतना आसान नहीं है, बहुत लॉसेस होने का चांसेस है गाइस। ऑलराइट, ओके, ट्रेडिंग इतना आसान नहीं है काम, बाई चांस। Trading is not that easy. All right, guys. Gold short, it's all the short positions, right, for the gold, and you will be targeting these levels for the gold. All right, okay, towards the downside. this levels on a shorts. So your stop loss should be above this levels if you have planned your third entry. One risky trade's also done, guys. Okay, I'm from India, bro. I'm from Bhutan. Good to know that, Ramesh. Which part of India do you belongs? All right. कहाँ कुछ इंडिया कौन से वाला जगह से हो आप? कौन से वाला स्टेट से हो? कौन से वाला स्टेट से आप बिलोंग करते हो भाईजान? ऊपर भी ले लिया, नीचे भी ले लिया. I have given you the move on upper side as well as downside, right, guys? Okay. Most probably planning your shots. Mhm. Scalping done for the upper side as well as downside. Okay. So swapped up. Small FPG is left again on upper side. 5 minute में काम हो गया. 5 minute, 5 minutes, you got around 0.7 percentage move. That's nice. All right, guys. That is not bad, guys. All right, that's not very bad. I don't think that is very bad, right? 5 minute में काम हो गया यार. When to enter for downside? Your analysis good, bro. Thank you, Hassan Nomo. All right, downside moves, right? Okay. So most probably, if you're applying for the downside move, right? So what you can do is, guys, let it go all the way on upper side. You will be let if it happens to do something like this, you will be entering over here, right? Okay, guys. So it happens to swap you something like this, right? You'll be waiting for this last move, right? Okay, guys. You'll be waiting for the last move. So while giving the last move below this levels, you can go for the big shots on the downside, right, guys? Okay, so you can wait for this one, right? Your stop losses you should be above this levels, right? Okay, and your target towards this levels if you get it. If it gets rejection from this level, all right. Anisha, Anisha, all right. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, all right, guys. Okay, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming every day, right? So I try to come every day, try to do some few setups with you all, right? Okay, so short setups, right? Gold is still good for the shots, right, guys? Okay, don't if you wanted to take it, still you are in the zone for the gold, all right, guys, on the short setup. All right, guys, gold is still good for the short setups, right? If you are wanted to plan it, right, for the gold, right? Still good for the short setups, so you need to have multiple TPs, right? Okay, and your stop loss should be above these levels on upper side, and can plan it accordingly. All right, guys. Okay, so your main target will be in towards this zone. Towards this zone. All right. Okay, for the shots for the gold. It's going to take time, but right, since you are following a 15 minutes time frame, it's going to seriously going to get take some time for you all, right? Okay. If it happens to get rejection from those levels, right, and come back, breaks below these levels, right, wait for this last move, right? Okay, so below those levels, you're once it gets rejections, right, and below these levels, you are going to operate your short positions and try to move on a downside from here. All right, okay, guys. All right, guys. So BTC again, short positions. Those who are wanted to go for it, right? Okay. Manage your own risks, okay, guys. I'm not a certified financial advisor, right? You should know that one. All right. I'm not a certified financial advisor, okay? So you should know that one, and you can accordingly plan for your shorts, longs, whichever directions you wanted to plan it, right, guys? Okay. I don't have a financial, I mean, like certificate for the financial things, right? Okay, guys. All right, guys. So far, so good. Done, guys. Your TP done. Now, don't be aggressive as well. If it gives well and good, otherwise, I'm done with the scalping. Boom. Once done. 5 minutes gone. Right, guys. When the market is better, we can make lots of dollar. That's a fact. When the market is not good in good conditions, right, we cannot make dollars. All right. Okay. So when the market condition is not good, right, how much you try it, you won't be able to make dollars. All right. When the market condition is very good, right, you can automatically make dollars, right? Okay. So it becomes naturally, right? So whenever you see the setups, you plan it and you work on it, right? You get the profits. Good, right? Okay. You want to scalp, guys? If it happens to fall below this levels, you can expect price to drop till this levels on the downside. All right, but that is going to be very small scalping for you all. Not very. If it happens to fall on, guys, okay. If it happens to fall below this levels, right, you can expect one FVG is not filled on upper side. Because of that one, it's becoming risky. Small 0.6 percentage. If it happens to fall below this levels, right, you can plan for the shots. All right, guys. If it is not falling, it if it's again want to try and one more time on upper side, let it try. All right. So it will try until this FVG is not cleared for now. Small things, small FVG is not cleared. It might like to try that one. Invalid since market went up. All right, this becomes invalid for now. So when to plan your setups, right? Okay, I mean like exact entry only you can do it. All right. So random places you cannot plan your short setups. For example, I give you a short setup from here. You cannot plan over here. You has a high good chances. Once it tries to clear out towards the downside, because this is the breakout towards this is the support that you have. It is breaking out, right? You have already broken out towards the downside. This will be the retest that you'll be doing on the downside, right? Okay. So if it clears out the retest directly, you'll get a good move on the downside, directly on the downside, boom, 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 boom on the downside. But if it happens to give you if it happens to if it couldn't clear the retest on the downside, right? Okay, the breakout towards downside, right? The breakout towards downside, this will be the retest that it will be doing. All right. Okay, retest. Okay, so if it happens to clear that one, right? Okay, if it happens to clear out that one, right, if this retest is cleared, you'll get a boom on the downside, right? Okay, so most probably after when it happens to clear this retest, right, even if it happens to clear this retest, I will expect one more move that will be the confirmations on the retest, whereby the market might like to move to these levels. Then when it comes down, right, in these levels you can go for the big shots on the downside. So this can be one possible moves, right? Okay, nothing much financial advice, guys. Make your own research before you move in. I'm not a certified financial advisor, right? You should know that. All right. Okay, I don't have a certificate in advising anyone, right? So whatever I understand, yeah, I try to explain you all right. Okay, so if you are able to understand that one, all right, then might be beneficial for you all, right? So if you're not able to understand what I mean to say, if you're getting confused, right, you are taking as a financial advice, right, then that's not a good thing, all right? Okay. Mhm. If it happens to pass through on a downside, we can expect one small move on the downside, right? So invalid right now. Okay, market again trying an upper side for now. Mhm. Once it tries to come to the zone, then we can try it. Risky scalpings, right? Okay, guys. So far, so good, guys. All right. Hope that was helpful for you all. Whatever I try to decide, right? Okay. Whatever I try to explain you all, hopefully that was helpful for you all. Okay, guys. Going to enter for downside. Hope that was for the bigger setup. Once it gets reversal from an upper side, from the upper side, then you can wait for this levels, right? Get back to these levels and go back. If it's able not able to break down on a below lower side, then your setup is going to be invalid over here. All right, we need to test this level one more time. All right, okay, and double retest from the top, right? Most of the people are going to plan shorts over here. Okay, so market tries to take out them, then plan on a downside, so that is going to be plans, right? If it is not able to break through on a downside, keeps pushing an upper side and breaks out from here and keeps pushing an upper side, then it is become going to be invalid for you all, right? Shorter plans invalid for now, right? Market couldn't come down. Once it reaches to the zone, then only you can plan it, all right? Still moving an upper side. If it clears this one, again you'll see the price again moving. There's this one. It clears this levels, okay? So this is the reverse retest zone. If it clears this one, then market is turning a little bit slightly towards the bullish. This is nothing, guys. This is not a bullish. All right, this is not a bullish. This is just the retest market have done on the bearish mode. All right, okay. But in fact, if the market happens to pass above these levels, then you'll see and clear out these levels and stay above, then you'll see a big bullish and upper side. Okay, the time being short time frame, a bullish and upper side. Okay, for now this is not a bullish. All right, guys. Okay, this level is not bullish yet, just a small breakouts on upper side from the lower supports, lower zone. All right. Oh, guys. Okay. So you can plan accordingly. All right, guys. Either you are planning on a long or short or whatever it is, right? You try to analyze the market and try to plan accordingly. All right. Gold. Again, one more move on the downside, right? So tomorrow again you'll get a lower side moves, right? for the bigger setups, right, you need to wait for this confirmations, all right, and you'll see small breakouts on the downside from here and small push down towards the downside, all right, okay. That time you can plan it right towards downside and push on upper side. So your stop loss should be above these levels, right, even after applying breaking down below this levels, right. If the market happens to move above this level, either that's going to be sideways or that's going to be a push up on upper side one more time, all right, in this trend, okay. So if it is a bearish, it shouldn't make one pullback, only this much pullback should be working within this pullback only, all right, getting a downside and getting something like this, all right, okay. You observe whether the market is trying to can give you all the move on upper side or not, right. Gold, nice guys, okay, those who have entered late as well, right, okay. Again, I have given you setup from here, wherever it is, right, okay, guys, it's going good, all right, gold is going good, nice, all right, gold is going good. Okay, you might like to have multiple TPs for the gold as well and plan it accordingly. BTC is full trapping mode. It's doing a small because this is in the levels whereby the market is it will become totally bearish below this levels, right? This rate levels. Okay, it is going to play around a few zone, right? Few levels in this levels. Okay, few few times it is going to play around, try to fake out longs and shorts, then it will give one directions, right? So most probably if you're waiting for the shorter zone, right, so below this levels you can wait, right, once it gets confirmed, right, okay guys. Gold so far so good, right guys, okay, it's making lower lows for you all, which is very nice. Make your own research, okay guys, I'm not a certified financial advisor, right guys, okay, I'm just your friend uh who is going to share you all whatever he is doing, right. Dragon is just sharing you all whatever he is doing, right, okay, whatever he thinks, all right, okay. Rest thing is like to make your own research and try to plan accordingly, all right guys, okay. If gold clears this zone, you will get a big drop on a gold, right guys. Small scalping can be traced if it comes to the zone, all right. Shots invalid for now, all right. Risky shot, all right. Manage your own risks, all right. Scalping only, but manage your own risks, all right. Okay. Risky shots, in fact, all right. Round in the zone, gold. More move. Wait, guys, okay. Wait one more time. Wait, let's wait for one more move, right? Wait, guys, wait. Uh, above these levels, you'll get longs. All right, one more too. Love your FPG. Shouldn't pass above while going for the retest. It shouldn't pass. Maximum level is this one and should get rejections and try to come down. If it happens to pass above these levels, then you are getting higher highs on a one more time and it will try to cross above the FPG that you have, right? Okay, on the upper side. While going for the retest, right, you should get rejection maximum from these levels and try to drop down. If it happens to pass above these levels, then you are getting another higher highs. That's going to be one more steps around 0.6 percentage on upper side. Okay, maximum level can go up to this levels and try to drop down. you can operate your short positions over here, and you can take this target, right? Okay. For the gold, still stuck in this levels, right? So overall, we are looking for these positions on the downside. All right. Whatever it does on upper side, it doesn't matter. All right. Okay. But the real thing, you have to wait for this move, right? In this levels, you are going for the shorts and planning for a big drop down towards the downside. Okay. So you are getting ready for 2.49 percentage on the downside once it happens to clarify, right? Market shouldn't move above these levels. That will make you higher highs on upper side. Okay. If it moves above these levels, it's going to make higher highs. You won't get these short setups. Mm. If it is not getting rejected from this level and passing coming to this levels, right, you will get a move on upper side, one more move right above these levels that will cross above the FVG that you have in these levels. All right. Okay. So for the shots, those who are waiting for the short scalping, all right, you should just get rejected from those levels and cross goes below. All right. Okay. If it happens the maximum level, it can go up to this levels, right? So above this level, it will become long positions for you all, for those who wanted to scalp, right? Excuse me. See whether it gets rejections or not. Okay. It doesn't get rejections from above these levels, that will be long positions for you all. Okay, guys. So while if it happens to get rejection and come below, you can operate your short positions from here and get the scalping on a downside. If it doesn't get, all right. If it doesn't get, then it will be a long positions upper side. All right. One more time. Hey, my love, stole my heart. more move to clear the FPG on the upper side. Most probably, I think this market is trying to fake you out for the shots one, right? You'll be getting a longer side, I guess, right? Okay, so your shots will become invalid. All right, you'll be planning your long positions above these levels, right? Okay, and you're trying to trace this levels on upper side. Okay, at least the FPG, right? FPG that you have on upper side, you try to trace that one. Getting a call. All right, shots becoming invalid right now. All right, guys. If it comes, then only you can operate. Okay, guys. It's not coming, so it's invalid for the shots. Longs, get ready above this level. Boom on upper side, right? So 0.6% can be traced. So while going on upper side as well, okay, below this levels you cannot plan it because this is the retest phase, okay, so it will be risky for you all, right? Okay, so above these levels you can plan for the longs, okay, because you're getting back to the trend, right? MSS market structure shift, right? In these levels right now, all right, it is neither longs nor shorts, right? Okay, if it happens to stay above these levels, then only you can go for the one long positions on upper side and try to trace 0.61 percentage on upper side, right, guys? So far so clear, guys. Wait, wait, okay, guys. Okay, let's go. One more move. Shots become invalid, okay, for this levels right now. Okay, it comes even in from this levels. If it gets rejections, you can plan for shots, but shots is invalid for now. All right. Gold, guys, gold. For the gold is just a short setup, all right? Okay, so most probably it might like to play around a bit, right? Okay, so again, if it happens to move up, if you are holders, well and good, all right? Okay, you can hold it, right? But the stop loss should be above this levels, okay, around the zone. From here, it will be long positions on upper side for the gold as well, all right? Okay, so most probably gold should be getting rejections from below this levels and trying to clear one more time. If you are long holders, you can plan short below this levels already, right, guys? Okay, so this is retesting right now. Okay, this levels it is being retesting it, right? Okay, so market is right now retesting this levels, right? It might like to give a small move on upper side, right? And again, wait below this levels if it happens to. If you are holders, if you are scalpers, you cannot hold very long, right? But it looks a very good positions for the shots for the gold as well. All right, okay. So you observe whether the market is. So it shouldn't pass above these levels. Okay, for the gold. Gold shouldn't pass above these levels on upper side for the scalpers. All right. For the holders, those who are holding from the top are holding from these levels, wherever it is, right? You can hold with this stop loss, right? Maximum. This stop loss on the top, right? Okay. So for now, market shouldn't pass above these levels on upper side. If it passes, then you will get that's a breakout on upper side. So you will be getting one more move on upper side, right? Okay. Position is for the shots only right now. You are in the bearish zone right now. Okay. For the gold as well. Okay, BT is going good. All right. For the one long scalping, shorts becomes invalid, and the longs we had to go it for the one more time on upper side, right? Okay. One long scalping operated, right? So TP, you can have multiple TPs, whatever you want it, right? Okay. So you can plan it accordingly, right? One more time, BT is going for upper side. Hopefully that's not picking you out, right? Gold one more time, pushing an upper side for now. So this will be 0.6 percentage profit can be taken on the BT, right? So if you are scalpers, those who have planned shots and over here, right, you becomes risky above this levels, all right? Okay, since it keeps a breakout, giving a breakout and retest confirming it can be a very risky for you all for the gold, but overall looks very good for the short setup only, all right? Okay, we can target for these levels on the downside for the gold. For BT, it needs to, I think it's going to clear out the FPG from the top, play around a bit, and trying to clear out the FPG from the top. So shots becomes invalid in the zone, right? It couldn't give you other short setups, right? Okay, market changes trend, right? Whereby the market make one more move on upper side, right, guys? So overall, we have been taken one, two, three, four setups for along with this one, right? Okay, so short we wanted to take it, but it becomes invalid. All right, it couldn't get back from the retest zone. Nice, guys. All right, that's nice. That's crazy nice. Super. Superb, guys. Superb. Book some profit, move your stop loss to the entry, let it flow. All right. Scalping only. All right, guys. This is just scalping for you all, those who are interested. So let me keep deleting this one for you all right now. All right. I move towards the upper side. So next time, shots for the shots, we can plan only below this levels for now. All right. Okay. Shots. Hopefully it is not a sideways. All right. Above these levels is two things it will happen. Either that will be a sideways or it will be a good move. It will give you a good moves on upper side. All right. Right now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Right now it's giving good moves. For the shots, just wait for the below this levels. I guess this is going to be a good one. Or else, right, guys, once it happens to clear out this FPG from the top, right? Okay, if it happens to clear out this FPG from the top, right, then we can wait below levels. All right, so far so good. I'm sorry. Should have mentioned already, guys. All right. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, guys. Okay, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday session. Every day I try to come on a live stream and try to take few setups with you all, right? So this is nothing much financial advice. This is only for the education purpose only, right? You should know that one, right, guys? Okay. So the for the gold is still it's good for gold, right? Okay. So gold is still nice for the shorts positions only, right? But above these levels you cannot plan your shots, right? Okay, below these levels will be only shots, right? You can plan till this level, right? Okay, so those for holders, right, you can have a little bit bigger stop losses and hold. Otherwise for the scalpers, if it moves above these levels, don't try to be aggressive as on the your move on upper side as well, right, guys? Okay, you can have a stop loss in the zone and try to plan for the downside. Above these levels, it is going to be taken over by the bullish level of interest. Once it happens to pass above this level, that is going to be a totally bullish and upward side for the gold as well. But below these levels, it will be all bearish and you can react on a downside. All right, guys. Okay. So hope that was helpful for you all, right, guys? Okay. For the gold, for the BT, so you all TPs done. You cannot be very aggressive. All right, guys. Okay. So you have got a full TP, so you should be happy with whatever you have got it, right, guys? Okay. If you are holding, it's up to you, but I'm not holding. I'm done. All right, guys, I'm done with the profit tonight. All right. Okay. So that's all for today, guys. All right. So make your own research, right? Try to be punctual. Try to be open with your own self. Try to learn yourself. Try to be frank with yourself, right? Whatever it is, right, guys? Okay. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, all right, guys, so that you guys can catch me tomorrow as well, right? Okay, so every day I come on a live stream and show you all few setups. Sometimes it works, right? Sometimes when the market is good, right, we can make lots of dollars, right, in the market, right? When the market is not good, how much you try in the market, you are not going to get a single dollars from the market. All right, guys. Okay, so that's volatility is also nice, right? For the upper side as well as downside, we could make lots of dollars tonight, right? Okay, but nothing much financial advice. Whatever I'm saying is only from my experience, plus whatever I'm showing you is whatever I'm doing it, right? Okay, so all right, don't think it as a financial advice, right? I'm not a certified financial advisor, right, guys? Okay, so plan it accordingly. Whatever you do it for the do it best. Zivar, thank you so much. All right. Bye bye. Take care. All right. I will see you all tomorrow. All right, guys. Okay. Have a good time. Take care. All right, guys. Okay. Don't be too aggressive when you're, or if you are making already a few dollars, close it and sleep, guys. All right. So tomorrow you come back and try to make some dollars again. Right. Okay. If you are making losses, close your setups and sleep. Right, guys. Okay. So most probably you'll be getting a reversal from these levels and maybe a small drop down can be seen, right? So most probably before I leave it, right, okay, if the market happens to give reversal, where will be a good points to good confident point to short it will be something like this you'll be getting, right? So you'll be waiting for this move, right? Okay, so this is the point whereby you can go for a shots, right? Okay, and plan for the downside move, so you'll be getting a good move on the downside, right? Okay, guys. So this is what you can do it, right? Okay, from here you will be getting reversal most probably, and from here something like this, but it's very risky to plan your short setups over here. You need to wait for your confirmations from the top, right? So that's all for today, guys. Take care. Bye bye. Love you all. See you all tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye. Sagwat, Sivot, Sagwat, Sivot, everyone. Bye bye. Take care. Love you all. Signing off, Dragon.